Hello again. We're here for another episode of Biblical Passages. So this time we will discuss Matthew chapter 16, verse 16. I'll start reading 15. He said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Simon Peter answered and said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." So Casey, any thoughts?
In these passages, you can see that Simon Peter can recognize the Christ in Jesus. So his answer was different from the other disciples. The others mentioned Jeremiah, Elijah, or John the Baptist. But Simon Peter was able to recognize that Jesus is embodying the living Christ in himself. What can you tell about that, Tim?
So that's actually Simon Peter has the first challenge of Christ. And the first challenge of Christ is to recognize that there is a higher form of being. There is something higher, not of this world. To recognize the Christ, to recognize someone who possesses the consciousness of Christ. So in this passage, Simon Peter was correct in recognizing that the Christ consciousness can be found in the personhood of Jesus. And because he can recognize this, he opened himself up to something higher, something that is beyond his current way of thinking, his mental mode.
So I would like to add to that. When you finally recognize that there is something beyond our ordinary lives, that there's more than meets the eye, you are actually opening up yourself to higher ideas, higher information. But when you are close, for example, when you are close to these higher ideas, how can you learn something new? So the first step of becoming a disciple of Jesus is for you must accept that there is something higher than us, that we do not know everything, so that we can learn something new. So that is a very important first step for us to recognize that there is such a thing as following your Christhood or the Christ mind, the Christ consciousness. And people can actually demonstrate how to achieve that.
So all of us are called to ask the first challenge of Christ, which is to recognize someone who has embodied a portion of the Christ consciousness and someone who could take us from our current mental box and give us a better view of life. That's it. Again, comment down below, and then our next episode will be the second challenge of Christ.